Knobloch at first. Luis Sojo lines it to the gap and right center. Goes all the way to the wall. Knobloch scores, and Sojo is in with a triple. 4-0 Yankees. Sojo 2 for 5. 3 runs batted in. Top 7, 6-1 Yankees. Hernandez cruising. Gets his signs from Jorge Posada and David Segui. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Hernandez, complete game victory. 6 strikeouts, a 4-hitter. Will get you a win from time to time. That was win number 12 for Hernandez. How good was he? He sat down the first 9 Indians with only 22 pitches, an average of less than 2.5 pitches a batter. Clay Bellinger singled in the second, breaking his 0 for 26 slump. Red Sox with a chance to close the wild card gap with Cleveland playing 2 in Detroit. Top 8, 3-3 tie. Nomar takes ball 1 from C.J. Mikowski. Nomar would foul off the next 2 pitches. Takes ball 2 in the dirt. Advances Everett on the wild pitch. 2-2 count. Nomar back in. Another wild pitch. Everett goes to third. 3-2 count for Nomar. Working it. Next pitch. Low. No word from home plate ump Rick Reed. Nomar stays in the box despite taking 4 balls. The Boston bench tries to let Reed know it's ball 4. Nomar steps in. Williams steps back. Nomar ropes 1 to left. It gets it done. A little better there. Sox take the 4-3 lead. Top 9 now. Tied at 5. Bases loaded for Carl Everett. Squibs the curve to David Cruz at short. Throw not in time. Donnie Sadler scores. Sox go up 6-5. They go on to win with another game to play on Saturday. This win moved the Red Sox within 1 game of the Indians in the West. Taveros on the mound, making his first major league start since '95. Bottom 1, runner at third, 1. Gonzalez deep to left. 2-run shot. His 22nd of the year. 2-0 Tigers. On the second, Tigers up 3-0. Billy McMillan at the plate. 2 on, nobody out. Into the gap. 2-run score. A triple for McMillan. Tigers go up 5-0. Taveros would give up 6 runs in 1+ innings of work. Tigers victorious. Nothing left in the tank for the Red Sox in Game 2.
Quoting Chipper Jones, the Mets are trying to dethrone us. The Diamondbacks are fighting for their playoff lives. Every game is very, very, very important. Pitching in this one, not so much. Todd Sotomayor, tough night. Top 2. This is Reggie Sanders, and that's a home run. In fact, this one is chlorinated. First of 2 homers in the game for Sanders. Numbers 9 and 10 on the season. Stottlemyre allowed 7 runs in 3 innings. Look at the guy in the upper left-hand corner. Watch your footing there, buddy. Twisting by the pool, and he's in there. He would be okay, but a little wet. Bottom 9. It's 12 for Atlanta. Matt Niesky. Up the middle, Rafael Furcal, diving stop, full extension, sticks the landing, but Niesky beats it out. Scott Kamenicki did not retire any of the 5 batters he faced. Arizona within 4, so Terry Mulholland comes on to face Rod Barajas. Pinch hitting, he homers in his first at bat of the year. It's now 12-10. Pat Corrales, Bobby Cox. This calls for John Rocker. And Rocker is ready for the postseason. Gets Alex Cabrera to end the game. He struck out the side in the 9th. Rocker's 22nd save and 25 chances. John Burkett gets the win, his first since July 29th. Runners on the corners. This is Edgardo Alfonso. That's a home run. 3-run shot. Fonzie's 21st. And the Mets lead 5-0. Next batter, Robin Ventura. 13th time this season, New York has hit back-to-back jacks. Ventura's 23rd. All this off Dustin Hermanson, who allowed 7 runs in 3 2/3, but only 1 of those runs was earned. The Mets win big 10-4, so they stay 2 games behind Atlanta for the National League East lead, and they move 5 ahead of the Diamondbacks for the wild card. Rick Reed allowed 2 runs on 8 hits and 6. He is the 4th slam. 2 homers for Tatis Saturday. Tatis is 11 for 22 with the bases loaded over the last 2 years, including 5 grand slams. Cubs down 6-4 in the 6th. Guess who? It's Sammy. Say hello to my little friend. Have a good trip. Now, fittingly into Big Mac land, number 50 ties it at 6. Sosa joining McGuire as the only players ever with 3 consecutive 50-homer seasons. Bottom 6, tied at 6. J.D. Drew pinch hitting against Jerry Spradlin. He knocks it into right. Placido Polanco comes in. It's an RBI pinch double for Drew, and St. Louis wins 7-6. Dave Veers closed it out, his 27th save and 33 chances.
Bases loaded, the 281 hitting Eric Chavez. Base hit off Paul Wilson, scoring Jason Giambi and Ben Grieve, 3-0 A's. Oakland goes on to win the contest for the 10th time in their last 13 games. They get the W. The A's win and catch the Tribe in the wild card race as well. In a precautionary move, Sunday afternoon's game between Oakland and the Devil Rays was postponed because Hurricane Gordon was moving into the area. The Mariners were in Baltimore trying to keep the A's off their backs. Top one. A-Rod, powerful pine, deep to center. Get up, get out, gone. 2-run shot. He was 2 for 5 in the contest. That's 37 dingers on the year for A-Rod, 2-0 M's. Bottom 2. O's have 2 on with 2 out. Jamie Moyer gets Luis Matos to ground out to end the inning. He was 0 for 3 in the contest, Matos was. Can we get a mercy rule here? Jamie Moyer was as hot as the Mariners' bats, allowing
the 8th before this.
There's a shot.
Jose Valentin liner gets Carpenter right in the face. He sustained no apparent eye damage. Preliminary x-rays showed no fracture. This just 8 days after Boston's Bryce Flory was seriously injured by a line drive. Carpenter did not need to be hospitalized overnight. He walked back into the clubhouse about an hour after the game with heavy swelling. Still bottom 8, tied 3-3. Mark Guthrie facing Paul Konerko with the bases full. Not anymore. Maglio Ordonez comes in. White Sox get a 5-run 8th, and they win 6-3. Chicago's win, coupled with Cleveland's loss, cut the White Sox magic number for
desperate D-backs. Kevin Millwood looking to go 4-0 all-time against Arizona, gets Tony Womack. And then Millwood, who collected 5 strikeouts. We get Luis Gonzalez. 7 innings did Millwood go. 1 earned run allowed. Top of the 3rd, tied at 1. Andrew Jones, master batter off of Kurt Schilling. Number 32 for Jones. Jones came in 6 for 32 lifetime against Schilling. He had 2 hits on this day. 3-1 Atlanta in the 8th. Bases full. Javi Lopez looking for space. 2 runs would score. Boy, Braves victimized the bullpen of Arizona. Braves win. Get this, Arizona is now just 9-12 in games started by either Schilling or Randy Johnson since Schilling was obtained.
You're not going to get it that way. The man from Vlad has just left the building. 2-0 Expos. Guerrero's 38. He'll come calling for more. Watch the hanging curve. It's still hanging. Expos up 3-0 in the 4th. Going to win an MVP one year. Top 6, Expos up 5-0. Tony Armas Jr. against Benny Agbayani. Aloha means goodbye. Expos win it 5-0. Highlights to prove it. Bottom 8, 2-1 Cubs. Mark McGuire against Tim Worrell, and Rob Drake has the final word on Big Mac. Although Mac gets in a couple of his own words. Later in the inning, bases loaded. Eduardo Perez to Shane Andrews, gets the force. Perez beats the relay. We stay at 2-1 until Edgar Renteria lofts a harmless fly ball out into the shadows. Sammy Sosa in the dark. 3-base error, his 8th error on the season. Will Clark, Fernando Tatis, and Perez will score. That proved to be the difference. Cards have won 7 in a row, reducing their magic number to clinch the Central to 2. Cubs have dropped 15 of 17.
Dave Malicki, Everett. That's a rip. But Carl's going to have some problems turning hard around first, trying to leg out the double. Everett sliding into second, but he's slow getting up. He finally would have to leave the game with a strained quadricep.
Slide on that one.
Pause for effect. Bottom 6, 3-0 Tigers. Brad Osmuth.
And Osmuth drives it to
Everett's
center.
replacement, Darren Lewis. Ball goes all the way to the wall. It would be a 3-base error by Lewis. Osmuth comes in to score. Said Osmuth of the scoring decision, I didn't think I could hit a homer to center here, and apparently I can't. Top of the 9th, 5-4 Tigers. Bernard Gilkey pinch hitting now with a tying run on second. Todd Jones on the mound, and you know all about Todd Jones. The best story to happen to the Detroit Tigers. A team record 39 save and 42 chances, and the Tigers win. Scoring all 5 runs against Ramon Martinez. The loss
Saturday, bases loaded, 3-0 Blue Jays. Tony Batista will change all of that off Kip Wells. Alex Gonzalez, Dave Martinez, Brad Fulmer score. Batista gets greedy and will get nailed at 3rd. It's 6-0 Jays. Top 6, same score, not any longer. Gone. Carlos Delgado. 7th career Grand Slam, 40th home run of the year. First in 66 at-bats. Delgado had been homerless in his previous 17 games. He's more wins against New York. Finley dealing. Bottom of the first, facing Bernie Williams and getting the whiff. 6 innings, 3 Ks, allowed just 1 hit. Offense, no problems. 14-0 Indians. The runner aboard, Ted Lilly to Manny Ramirez. Jose Canseco. Actually, there should be a T in Can't Seco. Problems. Kenny Lofton scores. Jose, I'm a designated hitter. 15-4 the final in this one. Cleveland manager Charlie Manuel pulled Finley to rest him for the upcoming schedule that calls for 3 doubleheaders over the next 8 days. Every Indian starter except for Jim Thome either scored or drove.
In years, Jerry Hairston facing Freddie Garcia, 1-on, 1-out. Hairston to A-Rod. The catch and doubling up Brady Anderson. Mariners get out of the jam. That's A-Rod. Perfection. Top 8, Rodriguez facing Sidney Ponson. A-Rod has someplace else to go. Number 38 on the year, 121 RBIs, a 327 batting average. Mariners win. The M's outscore Baltimore 27-4 in winning all 3 games of the series. Freddie Garcia wins his